Hey everybody, it's Wick here, and we're going to go out and do some thrifting. I think I'm sick, and I slept like 19 hours yesterday. I don't know what it is. I'm just drained, and just the back of my eyeballs feel like they're going to explode. But I need to go to the post office and drop off some stuff. When you're doing this for a living and you got to keep pushing so you can keep the sales coming through and keep the bills paid and all that. So I'm gonna go drop off these packages and just swing by Goodwill, Salvation Army. I figured I'd just start a vlog today. It is freezing outside. There's a lot of ice and it looks like my car is encased in it, so I'm gonna start my car and let it run. I imagine this vlog will be a few days because I don't think I'm gonna get enough footage feeling like this because I'm not going to too many places. But you never know what's going to happen out there, and I like to have a vlog going so I can show it. But let's go and let's see what we can make happen. Of course, I have a tire with low air. I am not feeling like dealing with that, so I'm just going to ignore it until I start feeling better. But let's go to these Goodwills, these Salvation Armies, and make some money. I make it to Goodwill and I spot something right away that I've seen recently on a Facebook page, a reseller page, and I made a mental note to keep an eye out for these. They're Jurassic World dinosaurs. Some of them are very valuable. This one is one of those. You can see the JW there. That's a good way to recognize one and make sure you look them up because this one sells for well over $100. So I have made it back home. I didn't spend a lot of time in Salvation Army looking through clothes or anything because I just started feeling too bad. I didn't want to end up passing out or something in there. I've passed out in public places before when I'm sick. I don't want it to happen again. It's not pleasant. Anyway, let me show you what I got this morning in Goodwill. I almost left this because it had some damage, and I had it in my hand. I'm like, I'm definitely buying this. And I seen that, and I put it back on the shelf. Then I'm like, I'm going to look this up so I can tell you guys what it actually sells for. And then I seen that this was actually the good one, the good Jurassic World dinosaur, and there's some that sold for $196 with 38 bids. It's a rare one, so I picked it right back up. I said, well, even with some of these little tears on the neck here, I think it will do pretty well for $4.99. It does work. Let's see if I can get it to work. I don't know what you have to do. I forget already. One-handed. Oh, there it goes. You can't really see, but it kind of glows, the back of it there. So it's working great. These are selling not working for like 30, 40 bucks. So mine works. Like I said, it just has that neck damage. I expect to at least get $100 for it. I don't know. I might do an auction on this item because I don't know what the price is at. I'm sure somebody can repair that, toy collector or whoever buys these. I'm sure it's a collector. But it's a good example. I seen this about a month or two ago. Another reseller posted it, and I just filed it in my brain. Like, oh, that's worth that much? I'm going to keep an eye out for these Jurassic World dinosaurs. You can see the little tattoo. The JW is a good sign that it's going to be one that's pretty good. Even some of the other ones still sell well. If you remember recently too, I did find one for $2.99 at the same Goodwill. It just wasn't this one. It was the one that didn't make sound or anything. And that was still like a $20 dinosaur. I just decided to leave it because it had some paint damage and I just have too much stuff like that to list for that little bit of profit. But I probably should have picked it up just so if I find like another one of the generic, not generic, but another one of the lower valued ones, I can log them together or something. But yeah, this should be a great sale in the end. And then I just picked up this Adidas little jacket here. I think it's vintage. Pretty cool. I don't know for sure if it is. The tag looks kind of old, but I liked it. And I like the older style looking ones, so I just went and picked it up for $4. A little bit of money in it, but not, you know, a ton. But I'm feeling terrible, so I am going to go lay down and just continue this vlog when I'm more coherent. Okay, everybody, it's been about 3 days, and I'm still sick. I believe I have an ear infection. I am somewhat better. but I had to get to the post office and I had to get an FBA box out because I just need that stuff there. Of course, I'm at the post office and I am now literally the furthest I've ever been. Unreal how busy it is. I'm at another building. I'm just going to have to walk it. So, of course, you know, when you're sick, you gotta deal with that stuff. And I just remembered I still have to put air in this tire. So you know what? I might just do that and get it out of the way. There's some Skechers shoes. I kind of want to take those and flip them. I'm just gonna leave them though. So nothing in Goodwill or Salvation Army, but a guy in Salvation Army was telling me about Sears is closing here. And I was in there about, well, actually Black Friday I was in there and everything was still marked really high. I kind of forgot it was going out of business, but apparently they're selling a bunch of shelving and everything's marked really cheap now. So even though I feel like I'm going to pass out, I'm going to go over and try to source this Sears and hopefully find something. Actually, I'm afraid I'll find too much, and I'm not in any real physical condition to deal with a bunch of shelving and items, but we're going to go over there anyway and see, because the FOMO will kill me if I don't go. So I get into Sears and it looks like there's not much left, some clothing and stuff. So I got kind of discouraged. I'm like, well, I got figures. Most everything's gone. I noticed a lot of the signs are saying like 75% off, then an additional 70% off. So I'm like, well, maybe some of these clothes will be worth selling. There's a lot of men's underwear there. I was restricted in pretty much all of it, but there was some good deals there. If you're in the market for men's underwear, I am not. Look at all this racking. These are only $5 a piece. There's a ton of them. If you had a store, clothing store, or you just opening up, this would be a steal. A lot of the other racking and shelving just does not fit my purposes. There's like a locked cage there, and then these. I'm looking for the big, like, pallet-like shelving. That's what I would like to find. There was none of that there. Just a lot of clothing racks. There's no mannequins. I was hoping to find some nice mannequins to buy. Over here, once I got around the other side of the store, I seen that they had a bunch more stuff, and started seeing some toys, some electronics, and I was feeling terrible, like absolute trash. You can see there 70% off toys and an additional 60. I seen these Nerf guns, looked them up, and decided to go get a cart and start filling it. While I was in line, I looked these up again. I could only sell them on eBay because they were restricted, and they just weren't selling that good. I think they only had been like $7. There was a little bit of money, but I would not have made much. But while I was in line, I heard that FYE was closing, so I went over there and was looking at stuff. There was a lot of t-shirts and stuff, 80% off, movies, the plushes, the backpacks, just some really good deals. But at this point, I could barely walk. I was feeling so bad, and I just gave up and left before something bad happened. It's unfortunate because there were probably a lot of deals in FYE and Sears. Was not my day. Okay, everybody, it's been about a week. I've been sick. I survived. Still haven't got air in this tire. I'm thinking about doing it right now in the rain. Also, while I was sick, got a huge winter storm, and it got down to 0. The snow trucks plowed in my car, and it froze to like a solid ice wall, and I was out there trying to chip it. I was still sick, and I had to give up. So yesterday I finally got it freed, and today I've felt pretty good to at least come out and empty my car, some stuff I bought a week or so ago, and just go to Walmart, check the Christmas clearance, and get back in the swing of things. Just been laying around. It's been awful. But it is no longer -8 outside. It is now 40-some degrees, and of course it's raining, so that's just annoying. But yeah, let's go to the thrift stores today and see if I can't find some stuff. Okay, let me show you what I picked up this morning. Kind of interesting, I guess. First of all, in Walmart, they were starting to mark their stuff 75% off, all the toys. Unfortunately, just most of the toys are junk and not even worth picking up at 75% off. Here's something that's okay. It is like a Tangled diary set. It was $5. I'm gonna make $5 in the end. I ended up getting 4 of them, so make like $20. Nothing exciting, but it ranks like 80,000 and good reviews. And it wasn't like a lot of Walmart clearance you see where there's 75 other sellers. I think they were like 2 or 3. So that could change for sure. But that's what I ended up picking up there. Not a whole lot of toys left. But then in Salvation Army, it was half off day today. Didn't get anything half off, but I did get this Star Trek puzzle. Really nice. This was $3.99 and sells for $42 on Amazon. So it's a really nice puzzle. It's kind of dark in here right now, so you can't really see it too well, but it is nice. Then these right here, almost didn't pick them up because I just didn't know enough about them. These are Sperry's. But what kind of confused me was this tag is just so generic. It's just such a generic tag, and I was just wondering, like, is this legit? But I did look up the item number there, and I found an exact pair that sold for, I don't know if it was the same size, but the pair sold for $70. These are in pretty good shape. Looks like something maybe just to rub off of there. Yeah, that'll rub off. And since I seen one sell, I had like 18 bids for over $70 with shipping. I figured I'll just go ahead and pick them up. They were $8, I think. Yeah, $7.99. So they're really small, size 6, women's, which I guess isn't too small, but they're actually in the men's section. So they are women's, almost 100% sure. I think it even says it has the W there. A W apostrophe S 6M. Let me know about this tag. Is this tag fishy? The other one that sold on eBay had a generic tag too, so I'm assuming it's good, but you just never know. That's everything I got this morning. This vlog session has been very chaotic with me being sick. I can't even remember what kind of footage I got or anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here, and that way I can just start fresh on the next vlog. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on my resell adventures. Can't wait until garage sale season. I've been itching to go to garage sales again. Just have to get through this winter. Still got 2 or 3 months left. But still finding stuff at the thrift store. Again, thanks for watching. This has been Wick. Till next time.